All right. It's been a while. Actually, let's fix this. We're gonna have the chat. All right. It's been a while. Hello, everyone. I'm currently live on twitch.tv/VazQ while we're recording this and streaming. Welcome back to Mania. It's been a long time. It's been about like almost 2 weeks now, I think. Been pretty busy with recording. I'm pretty busy with recording stuff and everything. So, just gotta like remember stuff and everything, what we did. But last time we beat Misty. We got down to Vermilion City. We did catch a Pokemon to help us out with the gym. But we're gonna like do other stuff right now. So, let me just check in here. I don't have actually everything pulled up what I wanted. Let me just tab in real quick. Okay, so we need to pull up a couple things on the side. I completely forgot about doing this. Um, need stuff for the natures, so it's gonna be on the database. We got that, and then I do believe so. There has been some stuff that got changed. I actually ended up not saving my notepad that had info on certain Pokemon evolving, but for the most part, normal Pokemon that evolved through day and nighttime that I would just have to, worry about that afterwards. But I don't think I have anything like that right now, currently. We will make sure for next session that we will be able to make sure that we have everything up to date. So one thing's first though, that I do want to check. I do want to check Bunnelby's nature. I don't think I checked it before, so it's an impish nature. So impish nature lowers special attack and increases defense. So he's gonna be a little bit tankier in terms of physical attacks, which I do believe there are a lot of physical attacks in this game, anyways. But his special attack is not gonna be as high. And currently, at least Mud Slap is a special attack, but we'll worry about that later. So let me just talk to this guy and get our fishing rod. Alright, so first things first, what we want to talk about through is on our, let's say, like, if we were to fish here, the only Pokemon we can get is only Magikarp and Poliwag, which I don't really want anyways, so that doesn't really matter. So we're not gonna fish. I don't remember, did I already grab the Versus Seeker from you? I already grabbed it. Okay, that's fine. And I don't believe there was anything else that I gave, right? Okay, it has been a while since I even, worried about what I put in this ROM hack. So I don't remember everything, but well, as we go through, we'll see some. We'll like see some stuff, and so there's a max heated there. I'm pretty sure that was like normal though. Okay, so that's fine right there. Let's make sure we get to talk to this guy if we haven't already in the last video. I'm just gonna speed through this. We are so. Alright, so now we got the bike voucher, so now we're able to actually go ahead and, you know, we can just get the bike afterwards. This, yeah, so we had a sparrow we can trade for ducklet. That is like a trade that we can do. I'm not going to. I'm not really gonna be, there's not really any Pokemon that you can get from trading that are like very like of high value. Unless you want to have a ducklet on your team, then go for it. Yeah, we can talk about that another time. All right, so Route 11. Obviously Digga's Cave, which allows us to go back to get the TM Flash after we beat the gym leader. But this is Route 11 is actually a little bit different now. So let me. So before anything, in Route 11, we are able to get some new Pokemon: Vulpix, Growlithe, Houndour, Darumaka, Vulpix. We already said that, and pretty much it. There's only like four Pokemon that we can get from here, but we're gonna end up fighting everyone here. Level up Bunnelby, and then we're gonna take on the boat. I think by the time we do that, most likely our Pokemon are gonna be like a good enough level to just probably demolish the gym leader. So, you know, that's okay. Anyways, the first trainer we're gonna end up fighting is Youngster Eddie, and he has a level 23 Absol. So let's just fight him. Okay, so there's really nothing special. Talk about this Pokemon or what we're fighting. We are gonna be switching out though, since obviously we're gonna be training up our Bunnelby. And let me just check real quick what items I have on these guys. So he has a Citrus Berry, you have a Flame Orb, you have a Light Ball. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Since it's Absol, I'm probably gonna just switch out to. I'll switch out to Hariyama. Might as well. Did he use Pursuit? Could potentially just kill me right here, and it did. Okay, well. He just. Alright. Just because of that, I'm just gonna kill him right there. Okay. Let's just. Yeah, I completely forgot that he was probably gonna use Pursuit anyways, just in case I did switch out. So that was pretty much a waste. So let's just speed up over here and then back over here. Okay, so now we will be fighting this old guy right here. Gambler Hugo with a level 23 Scraggy is what he's gonna be starting off with, and then a level 23, I believe it's a Alolan Meowth. Okay. So now I will be able to actually switch and not worry about anything. It does suck that I don't have a flying Pokemon anymore, since I did get rid of Tranquil, I believe, is the evolution that I gave away. I think it's Pidove, Tranquil, and then Unpheasant. But we honestly we'll just switch out to Monferno then, to be honest. Especially since like the main Pokemon, we're not gonna really be using Bunnelby in to get to Sand anyways, pretty much, because we are gonna be fighting a whole bunch of like water Pokemon and stuff, right? So right now, like the main Pokemon that we'll be using is probably Grovyle and Pikachu in the Sand until we actually end up fighting our rival. So I mean, we want to KO him, right? So we're just gonna keep doing the switch out tactic for Bunnelby. So now he's sending out Alola Meowth, who has Bite, Fake Out, Fury Swipes, and Screech. So he doesn't have Pursuit. So he's not gonna stop you from switching out. Let me just switch out again. And this time I'm gonna switch out the Hariyama just to get it. Make sure we get the Flame Orb activated. Just so that he's a little bit stronger. Fake Out doesn't really matter. Alright, so I should be able to just Fake Out. I could have just one-shotted him anyways, but it doesn't matter, honestly. We're just buying time. And then I don't remember which one's stronger, Force Palm or Vital Throw. I'm actually check that real quick. It doesn't really matter, we would kill it anyways, but I just want to see which one's weaker. Okay. I see. Alright, so we just use he's faster than me. Okay. We'll just use Force Bomb. Get rid of him. Alright, so obviously we're gonna try to get rid of like all these like attacks and stuff that aren't really ground types, because since we are gonna be fighting against an electric gym, I do want Bunnelby to have his moves. But before anything, let me actually go back to the database and see Bunnelby's I want to see Bunnelby's like moves learned. I think it's, if I remember correctly, it is based off the Generation 7 for most of the Pokemon, I believe. He just learned Takedown, right? So yeah, it is Generation 7 then, so that's what I'm going to be looking at. So it's crazy though, because a lot of the ground moves are special right now. Like he's gonna learn Mud Shot. Mud Shot's gonna be physical or special. The only thing is Dig. I can teach him Dig already with a TM, and that's gonna be physical, so that's gonna be good for him. And then obviously level 49 he learns Earthquake. But to evolve though, how do I evolve him again? Level 20. So at level 20, let me just see what his moveset is. So he gets double kick at 21. And 57 is Earthquake. Okay. By then though, I don't even know for sure if we're gonna be really be using Bunnelby by then. Just because like I don't think I really have that much of a use for a ground Pokemon until for later. Maybe against Kolga potentially. I might still be able to use him. Because Kolga is, yeah, he still has poison types, but it's not like a whole bunch of Weezings and stuff where ground moves don't really affect them anyways because of the levitation. But anyways, that's Kimber Hugo. Alright, so now here's the next guy. This is Youngster Dave. He starts off with a level 23 Corsola. And then he has a level 23 Litwick. Neither one has a move that prevents me from switching. So we can just go ahead and we can switch out and train up Bunnelby still. I think by the time Bunnelby evolves, we might be able to use him, but right now he's just gonna get demolished by everyone. I'll switch out to Wartortle. Wartortle, for the most part, is not going to be even that useful in any of these gym battles right now. Because, you know, it's electric gym and the next gym is a grass gym. So, wherever I can use him is when I'll use him then. Because at this point, we're just not going to be able to... We're not going to be able to do anything. So, we'll just use him though. Just weak armor now. Was he already? No, he's not faster than me. I mean, now he's able to flinch me though, but that's fine though. You got him. Alright, Bunnelby's 16. And we got 17 with Bunnelby though. So he actually gained a lot of XP from that. Alright, so now we got Litwick, which I will switch back into Bunnelby. Also, for some reason, I don't know why I thought Corsola was going to be a fire type for some reason, but I know he's not. But it was I don't know why it confused me for a second. Like, a lot of these, like, different typings for older Pokemon, it confuses me a little bit just because I haven't been able to actually, like, play out those games to actually know, like, what their typings are. But we should be good though. Confuse Ray could be a problem if you get confused. Let me just see if I have any items though. I do got that, but I'm gonna use a subversion just to heal up. Alright, don't get confused. Don't hate yourself. Of course you do. Okay, this is like, bro, I swear to you, our Wartortle has been absolutely useless. So, we're just gonna grab his item. It's an awakening. We're just gonna go back and heal, because I'm telling you, I kid you not, I swear Wartortle has been like one of the most useless Pokemon that I've had so far in this run. Like, he was kind of useful against Brock, but I swear he cannot take a hit against anyone else. Like, I don't think he's gonna be useful, honestly, until we fight the 7th gym leader. Not like, that's so far from now. We could actually, yeah, we can just do this. It does suck that Mudslap does less because of his special attack. Okay, well, now we got Mudslap though, just a lot stronger. Ooh, I did not check what his ability was. I'm still gonna take it out on Mudslap. Let me actually check right now. What is his ability? Yes, Cheek Pouch. Eating berries restores HP. I guess, does that count for any berry then? I guess. So I wonder then, with Pokemon, since a lot of these Pokemon are able to confuse me, I wonder if some of these can also heal me at the same time. But none of these look like it's anything, so honestly, I'm just gonna give him an Oran Berry, honestly. What's up, Angelus? Alright, so now we're fighting youngster Dylan. He has a level 23 Togetic and a level 23 Morlo. And they don't have anything that prevents me from switching out either. I'm just gonna switch out to Pikachu though. And we should just take care of him with an Electro Ball. Anyway, now, while we're at it, I do want to see. So it's a Morlo next. I'm assuming it's like some kind of a. Let's see. So Morlo is Grass Fairy Den. Okay. So fire could do damage to him. Definitely one of the newer Pokemon that I've not been able to like actually know, have info on and stuff. But it's fine. It's not that much of a problem though. So we just switch back out to Butterby, get some XP, and then we can switch into Monferno. Okay, I should have known he had Sleep Powder because I'm the one that gave him the moves and stuff, but of course they have both Pokemon had sleeping moves. That's fine. We can just speed through this until he wakes up. Okay, so now the next guy is Engineer Bernie. He starts off with a level 23 Pikachu, and he has a level 23 Flaffy and a level 23 Yamper. So for the most part, honestly, this could be like a good test for Bunnelby right now, since they're like electric Pokemon and stuff. So we can just see how well he's gonna perform. Like obviously, he's gonna be a way better with Dig, but at this point, like we could try out the other moves that they have. Yeah, I didn't expect him to do as much damage anyways. So it's like his special attack is lowered, and then he's also a lower level, so yeah, it's fine. We'll just have Hariyama take care of it. Yeah, now honestly, that prevents Hariyama from getting paralyzed as well, because he's already burned. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of Double Slap, honestly. Let me just check real quick too. Like Bunnelby doesn't. Like obviously he's supposed to level up after this fight or evolve after this fight, but he doesn't learn anything. Yeah, the next move is level 27, so we're not gonna jump up that many levels. So we're fine to like switch out and give more XP. Yeah. Hariyama honestly I feel like it was a pretty good option to have at this point. He's been proven to be very useful in this run. Yep. I had a feeling he was gonna paralyze me, but it doesn't matter that we took care of him. Yep, and there you go. Bunnelby's evolving. Alright, so now we got Diggerby. Okay, let me just grab this item. Mystic Water. That's actually super useful for War Turtle now. So it might not be as useful anymore or as useless anymore.